It's the unboxing. Oh, yeah. Greetings, followers. It is I, Cardinal Sin, and welcome to another episode of the unboxing. And boy, do we have an interesting show for you today. I got some very cool looking stuff in the mail, but I also got some cool stuff from the framing store. So let's see who is with us. And I will say hail to my good friend and compatriot, Mr. Andy Masterson. PS2 Chipper is here, or Chiper. Hi. Your Muslim uncle is in the house. Hail, my Muslim uncle. And I don't know if it's really a matter of who got here first. Don't fight. There's plenty of Cardinal Sin to go around. It's okay. But first, let's check out what's in the box. This is from the framing store, which is a bit of a mischaracterization because I had nothing framed, only mounted. Get your minds out of the gutter, you dirty, dirty people. Get your minds out of the gutter, you dirty, dirty people. You know, you're going to go to hell if you keep thinking like that. Except, well, you know. It was me. All right. I'll fess up. It was me. I'm the one that's guilty of having a dirty mind. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Ah, yes. My autographed poster of the most recent Get Smart concert. That'll be going up in my downstairs area. Again, dirty minds. And this will be going up in my upstairs area. This is artwork by Jason Gleaves, which portrays the Pascagoula abduction of Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker, and did a fantastic job. At the bottom says this is number 3 of 38, and it's of course signed by Jason and Calvin Parker. So I will treasure this always, and probably be going up back here somewhere. Not exactly sure, but Jason is working hard on some new stuff, and we'll make sure to have him back on Into the Fringe when that happens. And hello, Don McDouglas. It's always good to see you, sir. Okay, now we have some other stuff. Let's see here. I don't know what it is. I have no clue. I am clueless. Perhaps for the first time, but perhaps not. So we will open it up here. Cardinal Sin needs help badly. It's a little gauntlet joke for any of you old timers that might remember the video game Gauntlet. All right, so what have we here? Okay. Oh, yeah. So for my upcoming role-playing game that I'm writing from scratch called Holocaust 2050, which is an homage to my best friend Brian's game, Holocaust 2000, kind of a Road Warrior, aftermath, sort of a game. Car Wars, heavily influenced by Car Wars, of course. I decided it would be some kind of fun to have some more realistic currencies. So we have what looks a lot like the Eye of Sauron, and then we have riches, untold wealth, and we have coins of many different varieties. Gold, silver, bronze, etc., etc., etc. And some have dragons on them. Some have little denominations on them. You probably can't see very well. This is a nice looking kind of a weathered coin, which again you can't see very well. You have to take my word for it. But it's going to be a lot easier, you know, to throw somebody a pouch full of coins rather than just say, you know, write down that you have a pouch full of coins on your character record sheet. I may have to get more because they were literally a dime a dozen. Hell, they weren't even that much. Andy Masterson says, oh no, it's ancient Egyptian air. Wow. And hail, Eric Sonder. It's a big old party up in here now. Now that Eric is here, I can't imagine what's in here. From Titan Comics. I haven't ordered any comics in a long time. Maybe it's memorabilia or most likely a Christmas present for friends or family. Well, Hanukkah, as you can tell. I don't even know when Hanukkah is this year. I just saw those at Michael's when I was getting my framing, or rather my dry mounting picked up, and I thought, that'd look pretty cool. I don't want to be a complete Grinch, so we'll put on a cheery sort of a holiday flair. Okay, whatever it is, it must be really important because it says do not bend all over this thing. All right, and it's taped over on this side, and it's taped over on this side, taped over on this side, taped over on this side. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Ah, yes. This is off of one of my eBay orders. It also has to do with the Holocaust 2050 game of which I spake. And it is Auto Duel Quarterly. And I believe this one is number 6. Volume 5, number 2. So, no, it's not number 6. But still, very much looking forward to digging in. There's a lot of older Car Wars material and Auto Duel Quarterly type stuff that is still available, and it's not always expensive. So Gap After Dark is in the house, says Hail Cardinal Sin, Andy Masterson, your Muslim uncle, Parrot Head. Did I miss Parrot Head? I guess I missed Parrot Head. Eric Sonder, Don McDouglas, PS2 Chipper. Philip Blair asks, does that ancient Egyptian air smell like mummies? No, because the pharaohs, while they were still alive, would breathe this air into canopic jars and then seal them. And if you think about it, Masonic jars are hermetically sealed. And then so after thousands of years, once they've died, they imprison them in their tombs with these canopic jars, and Amazon sends them to me because I'm a Prime member. So that's why they send me so much of that ancient Egyptian air, which is higher in oxygen content than you might think. Okay. Something else from Amazon, who I don't really mean this, but I do sort of mean it. I think this time of year would be the perfect time for Amazon workers to strike to get better working conditions, because shitting into a plastic bag while you're at work is just insanity. You've got to have better working conditions than that. I don't care, you know, who you're talking to. So what we have here is the legal limit of Devil Girl from Mars, which is a really great old movie. And it turns out that Mars needs men for breeding purposes. So these are going to be some of those aforementioned gifts. And now we've got one of these. It says tear here. So I'll tear there. Blech. If I could speak, I could be understood. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Okay, so I have on Blu-ray a 5-movie collection. The Stand, Pet Sematary, the 2019 version, Pet Sematary, the 1989 version, Silver Bullet, and The Dead Zone. That looks like a pretty action-packed rockin' deal. And then this one has The Dead Zone, Pet Sematary, Special Collector's Edition, Silver Bullet, and Graveyard Shift on, I believe, DVD. Looks like it's on DVD. Yep. And it's been a while since I've seen Graveyard Shift. Silver Bullet, Pet Sematary, and The Dead Zone are some of my favorite of his films. Or rather, the films made from his work. Here we have Monster Hunters 2, The Mission, which looks like it's either GURPS Lovecraft or GURPS horror. I'm not sure. It could be GURPS Vampire, which is called Cabal. Bloody microphone. I guess it's just in general. It's pretty small. I mean, it's tall, but it's thin. So I can probably figure out what I need to know from that fairly quickly. Michael Pilmer is in the house. Well, aren't we lucky? It is good to see you, my friend. Glad that you can make it. And Cosmic Squirrel is in the house. What's up, Squirrel? But wait, there's more. Well, just one more, but it's so heavy. Really? He's not happy. He's my brother. Whoa, that almost went bad. It's a good thing I always cut toward myself. That way I can't injure anyone else. Yeah, I live alone. Yeah, with nobody else. Now here is some ancient Egyptian air. This is what I'm talking about. Oh, mommy. Oh, that'll be enough for today, probably. You know, times of ancient Egyptian air with no food will get you through times of no food with no ancient Egyptian air. All right. And here we have multiple copies of Frank Miller's The Hard Goodbye. One of the most incredible graphic novels ever known to man or to woman. And that's it for today. I wish I had more to tell you. Where? Oh, yeah, that's me. And in case anybody missed it,
it's the unboxing. Oh, yeah.
That's a fuck you to YouTube, because now everything is original and boring sounding, and I can't send in my appeal video due to my copyright strike, which was entirely my fault, if unintentional, until December 31st. So we'll know whether I'm monetized or not by then. And I have done everything they asked me to do, and all the vague stuff that I don't know what it means. That's just up for grabs, I guess. So, oh, yes. Michael says, can you tape them up and do that all over again? I could, but I won't. And tell us what's coming up on the channel. Well, of course, tomorrow we have Don Ecker of the formerly of the U.S. UFO magazine, and who's been broadcasting about UFOs and the paranormal for longer than Art Bell, and Tracy Torme. And we're going to talk about some UAP updates and the best UFO cases. I think it's going to be a very lively discussion. That's going to be right here at 7 p.m. tomorrow. That's Central Time. So please don't miss out on that. Tony Stark is here. Leaving a like and love. Appreciate that. Philip Blair says, hail one and all. Hope you had a pleasant Thanksgiving weekend, even if you're in Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, India, or wherever. LOL. Well, that's a lot of places. Yes. Fuck YouTube. I feel like there's a song in there, maybe to the tune of "Oh Canada." You guys work it out. Anyway, that's it for me. So I'm going to sign off. Cardinal Sin out.